and today I'm facing against iiSalad and his team, the Kent Kadabras, and he is a good friend of mine, so this is a match that is very look forward to. I do apologise for the bad lighting. I have a light on the ceiling is broken. I need to get that fixed. But let's not let that ruin the quality of the battles, when the quality of video can be iffy here and there. As you can see, we have got quite a strong and different team coming into this week's match, bringing the sand mode instead of the trick room mode. So going very fast, and that's something I feel like I need against the teams that Jack is possibly bringing. Of course, I've got option to go even faster with a tailwind. I've got Togopedia's time, probably one of the best redirectors in the game. Well, by game I mean UGA, but in this sort of format, just because all the other ones are really expensive and you can't really get much from them. I'll have to see how well it fares if it does come to these games. I have had a couple matchups in practice where I have brought it, and I have practiced with some of the big names in the draft league scene this time around. I had quite big names last time, but a couple different ones just to get a bit of mix and match of who I'm facing against. We're going to see he did bring the sun mode, which we were expecting, and so quite a few of the ones we were expecting. So maybe I could go with the lead that I went with last time and see how that goes. I'll go with that. This is a lead that we tried in practice and went really well. So if it works again, then albeit it works again. It's slightly different to what we prepped for. My cough is still here from last week, obviously. Let's see how that goes, as I'm actually super hyped for this match. We see trainer cards. I'm going to see him earlier. Oh, he's just got the basic one. Maybe this is an alt account he uses just for like competitive battles. If he leads with what I think he's going to lead with, it is absolutely amazing. I'll stick Tapu Koko. Okay. So of course, if I was Scarf later, is to go first. So of course we're getting out of terrain, which is really good. So no pranks moves coming out from the Meowstic unless it has the ability to reset terrain. If it does, but I think maybe we can catch this Koko off guard real quick here, and then opt to just go for a protect, because that stops any fake out shenanigans called bravery cans to be faked out by the because of the effect of how psychic terrain works, and that would be bad news because you can just hit me hard and attack. So there's no protection from Tapu Koko unless it's some sort of slow Tapu Koko, which is really good. We could be seeing a Dynamax here. We're not seeing a Dynamax, and we do the Volt Switch does go into that slot, which is really good. But we could be seeing Koko going down straight away. There is, there's no assault restoration. Koko has gone straight down. I should be taking notes of this. I haven't got any paper to take notes on. Oh! So a Trick Room did just go up there, so we could bring out a Gigalith quite freely here. There's no notes, nowhere we take notes. I don't know why I'm panicking about that. Here's a piece of paper. Oh! That's not blank. Right. Doesn't matter. So we know it's a Trick Room sort of thing. So I'm actually going to opt to go big and catch this Gastron off guard straight away. And then honestly, I'm going to opt to try and just get rid of this Meowstic as quick as possible. I hunt around for a bit of paper. So he's going big as well, which hopefully that's going to pick me up. It is. Give my notes on a bit of cardboard here. Alright. We both go big. Fake Tears later protected by a psychic terrain. So much as Max Geyser does. Oh, that doesn't do quite enough. Can we get a knockout with our secret tech attack here? Robo's gonna do a bit, so maybe a bulky Meowstic there. Come on, Lele, I know you can do this. Yes! Right. That's Gastro gone down as well. Amazing, amazing stuff. Right, popped off a bit too much there. Plus his Dynamax is gone as well, which is amazing with Trick Room. Let's see here, maybe it's gonna be yeah, it is a Scavalier. We'll just take note of that. I think it's gonna get a bit tricky here, but just because of a Scavalier's bulk and just outright sheer strength. So I'm gonna opt to just try and do as much damage as possible to it here. Might just opt to Iron Head, Lele, and get rid of it. Yep, Iron Head. That isn't great. That's fine. That's fine. So it could be Choice Band, which is something I did prep for in my practice. Anything else? It's got Psychic as well. That's just Brave going to do. Does quite a bit. Does quite a bit. Of course, Grassy Terrain's going to heal. I'm going to check on my speed tiers. Oh, communication was interrupted. Let me DM Jack about that. So after that bit of a kerfuffle, we're back to roughly where we were in the state of play. I'm just going to try my best to recreate as much as possible now. And this was what I did. So if all goes planned, Iron Head happens. Yep, knocks out Lele. I was on slightly less HP than last time. Got hope for no crits. Like it goes off. Oh, that's my death drop. Oh well. Right, so that stat drop was not as planned according to like the disconnections and stuff, but so that's what happened. Ah, the Defiant proc, yeah. Yeah, sorry, we recoded a bit too early and we were like, something's gonna happen, and it did happen. Oh no, I didn't change all my moves on this. Oh well. We'll just go with this play. I feel bad for Jack there because he could have clutched it back without the Defiant drop. What's we missed the Rock Slide? Yeah, it's fine as expected. Oh, I did a text in there, and oh, I feel so bad. He says he felt he lost. He says he felt he lost game one anyway. So we'll let him off, and then we'll just try and get as much information as possible here. Gonna go hit the Rock Slide. And this knockouts are actually very bulky, or we're just like super weak. Let me see, is that a Citrus or a Super Citrus? That is an Agwav, so it's Super Citrus. And the High Horsepower does get it there. But all three do go down. All four, sorry, I said three, all four. All four do go down in that match. Oh yeah, sure, I have Japanese cards basic, but you know, just fun and games. Oh, right, player same rules. If I even feel a bit disjointed from the Red Palace, because I was a bit set back by that disconnection, because the league was had rules on like disconnects, and because neither of us got the prompt to say who properly disconnected, I was like, oh, okay. I doesn't take notes of his rest for his Pokemon. So he has got Shift Rift, that's probably for the Sand matchup there. And Zard. Yep, that's last time. I said that's even more. I finally got 4 on there. I see nothing stopping me going for the other speedy mode. And then bringing my Sand mode in the back. Then if he brings Gastro. But you can remember that gap that I have a move to attack Gastro with. So I'll go with this, because if we take it, then we can take game 2 obviously and take a 2-0 sweep. If not, we can adapt to what he sees here. Also, Incineroar is dropping the physical stats of only really 2 of his Pokemon actually. But it is offering the Fake Out and the Snarl and the parting shots. Do we have Snarl? No, we only have parting shot actually, because remember I dropped Snarl for a tech move for Pokemon, didn't come to this matchup. Which maybe Jack thought of, maybe read into like my team's moves and was like, hey, you can do that. So see, it is the matchup I thought would come. This is great, this is great. Okay, this is fine. I'm gonna opt to go for this play, because if he goes for the Sunny Day Solar Power play, I'm getting my Tailwind up, which is great. And hopefully Charizard doesn't knock out, because we know Life Orb from notes that didn't happen in the match that we didn't see, because I found out by not paying attention. Well, we did see it, but I wasn't paying attention too much. Was that Life Orb's on Gastrodon, so that means Charizard might have the Rock Resist Berry. Okay, so no Dynamax this turn. Opting for a Will-O-Wisp and missing, so it's more of a supportive Zard there. I'm gonna get our Tailwind up, and honestly, like, I see more threat in his Charizard, so I'm just gonna go this play here, and hopefully we get it. Could be some sort of weakness policy set if we wanted to, if he really opted to go for that mode. Okay, so we're throwing Charizard, we're throwing Charizard. Gastrodon is coming in, okay. Ah, oh, Gastro misses and that reveals a tech move there. We are getting a decent parting shot, so maybe he knew the parting shot was coming and wanted to just get out of the way before it came. Or maybe he saw a Rock Slide coming. I'll just have to go into this one here, so Gigalith, I'll say this. Because it has good moves into all the ones here, and it has some strong attacks. Has a strong attack stat, I mean, sorry. Let's just go for the Trick Room, okay. I believe I'm slower in Trick Room. I'm actually going to opt to go big here and target down. Go for Meowstic, try and get some damage off on it. And then go for a Brave Bird into the Gastrodon. Yep, so he's going big as well. Okay, so he's probably going to go for the Fake Tears play. But because I have a Salt Vest and the Sand Boost, I'm going to be okay with the Fake Tears, kind of. Bit iffy, because of course, like, this Meowstic right here is why I was scared of facing into Jack. Just because it has so many options. Let's see who opts to target here. Pretty bad cough now. gonna go big. Both of us have. I think maybe if he goes to the same lead next match, I can bring my tech move on my Lele, which is for another Pokemon. And if I can pull it off, that'd be great. Okay, so Sunny Day coming out, so the Spadef buff going, so maybe going for a ground move here. For Max Geyser, okay, so weakening their own damage output and risking me having a weakness policy there. Okay. Go ahead and Max Quake off so we can get a special defense boost. I'm slightly fast, I got Tailwind up. Yeah, that's a bit of an iffy in this matchup here. And of course the Berry's gonna proc. And then Brave Bird into Gastrodon, doing a bit of chip damage, that's done a bit. Okay. So he's probably gonna go Fake Tears this turn. Try and mitigate my special defense boost. But I'm just going to opt to Max Quake into the Gastrodon and Brave Bird into the Gastrodon. Yep, there's the Fake Tears, okay. Maybe the Max guys from Fake Tears it might knock out. There's a Life Orb as well, this is probably going to get a KO unless we're super bulky. Oh! Yeah, I do believe Jack takes this game, he did really adapt well. Yeah, that is a bit of a doozy, but maybe we can force some hands here with the Incineroar coming in. Maybe he's going to opt to go for a super effective attack. And of course he can't use Prankster moves into me. So I am going to opt to Darkest Lariat and Meowstic. I'm just going to set the info, because if Tailwind Trick Room out, Trick Room ends next turn, okay. Oopsies. I'm going to opt to try and get rid of this Gastrodon, because I think he's going to Tunnel Vision. He's going to Tunnel Vision into the Charizard. The Charizard? No, he's on the Charizard. Into my Incineroar here. If not, I'm getting a Darkest Lariat off, and I can bring in thing. Oh, okay. So Charizard, oh, Scavalier's coming. Okay. Yeah, Max Geyser. So he's going to Incineroar. Incineroar definitely won't take this. I do believe game 2 is going to Jack here. Maybe game 3 if I don't get my act together and try and adapt to this, and if he adapts further as well. Because Brave Bird will get a knockout here, and we can just protect the last turn of Trick Room. Both our Pokemon have protect. And the Charizard comes in, then yeah, this is great because we can catch it off guard with a Rock Slide maybe. Which, but if Meowstic comes in, we can double Rock Slide next turn. Try and get a flinch. There's a double protect on this turn. Nice, nice. We go for Sunny Day. Okay, so for when Charizard comes in, this is fine. This is fine. Turn to normal. I'm gonna opt to go for this, and then this into the Scavalier. I think I win on flinches or a really good switch in. The suspense of this communicating wheel. Okay. Okay, so we take that favor because we're a fairly bulky Sand Slash. Come on. Or let's just come down to it. Oh. Okay, yeah. That came down to that flinch, really. With Incineroar, we're gonna have nothing for that slot. I'm just gonna opt to Rock Slide again. I've lost in this point here because he can just like an Iron Head and I'll probably go down. He's not got the best. I think this is his physical defense is low. I can't remember about Sand Slash. I know one of his defense is like really bad. Monastic does live on a sliver? I can't quite see. Yeah, Monastic lives in a sliver. Yeah, and he got the fake tears off, so that bulk I did have invested for specifically this matchup is going to be useless. We can maybe hope for a miss or something, but you might have Solar Beam just to guarantee no miss. Yeah, you've got the Solar Beam. Okay. Just take note of that. Okay. How can we adapt to this? I think maybe we go with the lead shuts down the Charizard mode. What moves did I put on Union? If we go with these two. No, because I need Braviary for this Cavalier. I'm going to go with the same one from the first game because that worked really well for us. If we can catch a Charizard off guard, that'd be absolutely amazing. That is given if Charizard doesn't Dynamax this game, which I don't think it does. I think he relies on his Trick Room mode too much. I don't see Charizard Meowstic. Okay, so I'm going to go for the hopefully if it works, the anti-Charizard mode. I just have to go for this as well, just in case, because he's probably going to Trick Room this turn. Or it could be, like I said, it could be some sort of niche. As soon as you go for the Heat Wave, so it's going to be just going for the Trick Room. Oh, crit on Lele though. The T-Bolt will just knock out. Yep. You're gonna have the rocks I go off. And no trick. Oh, the trick room does go off. That's a no flinch there, I should have said. Here comes Escavalier. That does make things a bit of a bit of a doozy. I was expecting Gastrodon. If my best bet is to double into this slot and hope for the best. Yeah, and Escav's gonna go big. Okay, so I didn't go for Tailwind this turn. We're learning. Got coughs. And he's got Max Knuckle. Okay. That's going into Lele. So we'll take that. We'll take that fine. So we're getting the hopefully to double up into it here. It's like it's coming off. We'll take that fairly well. Of course, our Psychic Trainers matchup is going against us. It's a big bit of chip, and we do go down, means Gigalith can come in here. And sadly, the special defense boost is what we get from the sand. We see a parrot? That is kind of good and kind of bad. Kind of good and kind of bad. I'm going to bring Gigalith in. Just because it's the slowest Pokemon on my team. Bar Togepi, but I haven't brought Togepi to this game. So hopefully we see some full Paras. I'm going to opt to go for this. And my only play here is to start getting some Max Steel specs up and get these onto Meowstic. Just because we're not doing nothing to Escavalier. Okay, so if we're drawing Meowstic, so he's coming in here. Gastrodon's coming in. Okay, so this makes things a bit harder. Just because we're doing something that's going to be taking essentially like a quad resist. Just because of like its typing and like its bulk. The Jigglypuff going big here. Good old Giggles. Hopefully if we see a full Parrot, this is great. This will be getting that pace in a defensive game. No full Parrot, which is fine, Let's go into Lele, so he's got a defense boost and he's got an attack boost. So he's a step ahead. I think he's fairly bulky and strong, but I'd say he's like one of the strongest slow Pokemon in the game. Which is forcing me to bring in my pardon me. Which is forcing me to bring in my Sand Slash, unfortunately, so I do believe we have lost this game against Jack and his Kent Kadabras. I did expect to have a close matchup in this. I think maybe bringing Togepi was a good play, Sand Slash being a bit dead weight. In this situation, I'm going to opt to try and double up into a Escavalier with a Max Quake and a high horsepower. Hopefully we see a full power. That's the only thing that I'm riding on here. No, we see a Max Steel Spike, so we're taking even less. Can do a lot, yeah, with that attack, but buff, it's with that crit. No, not even a crit. Like with those attack buffs, it's just too strong. That is well played to Jack, getting the Trick Room up. Position where I can't really stop him. That's doing absolutely nothing because of the defense boost and its typing. I could have maybe gone for a weakness policy build, you know, expecting this sort of stuff, so I got a weakness policy proc. Well, he does go small, okay. I'm gonna go for a Max Quake into a Escavalier again. Hopefully we see a full power. We haven't seen one. Come on. Oh. Okay, so we got some decent buffs there 2 max quakes, I believe, plus this salt vest. Oh, he's got hydro pump. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna try and get rid of this Cavalier here. I think trying to go for flinch is my best play. Okay. Oh, Earth Power gets it. Yeah, oh, the crit. Yep. Some really good actions there from Jack, and that crit at the end is icing on the cake. Very good game there. GG's and all that stuff. Oh. The 1-1 in the start of the UGA. I've got to try and start climbing back from that to see how well I do. I've got some other stuff planned in the future as well, both Pokemon-wise and non-Pokemon-wise. Hopefully with all this free time I get now that I'm at uni, before I start working, obviously, I'll be able to try and get a lot of stuff done on both my Twitch and my YouTube. But up until then, you know, I'm just going to see how the flow goes. Next week, got some more UJ battles against a different opponent. And we'll see how it all goes with prep and gameplay, and then see if my throat is any better by then as well. Goodbye.